The interesting thing about doing this series is that it has made me play Skyrim, despite the fact that I've never really been that big a fan of this franchise, and I've tried to play both this and Oblivion before. I just always end up getting bored and quitting. But by making myself do this though, I've kind of found myself falling in love with the game. There's just so much to do and see, and things can just go a completely different direction to what you planned. Let's take this episode, for example. I was fully planning to continue the main story. I even checked it was selected and everything, but I decided to take a brief look around the town, just for curiosity's sake. I never even saw Morthal until the end of the last episode, after all. I wanted to look around. The lovely barmaid Jonah was more than happy to fill me in on the local gossip, and she told me about the house that burned down with the family inside, and suddenly the main quest had completely vacated my mind. I wanted to check this out. The Jarl was different from what I expected, although perhaps she shouldn't have been, as she was only the second I've met, but she was more than happy to task me with investigating it. We need to get our magnifying glass and our Sherlock Holmes hat out for this, it seems. The hell of an interesting story, a family dying in a seemingly innocent fire, but the husband of that family then shacking up with another woman the next day. Sounds mighty suspicious to me. I am even more suspicious when I go back to the house and find a ghost. She wants to play hide and seek, and she wants me to find her. I spoke to the Jarl and she told me where the graveyard is, so I guess we're heading to a graveyard at night. We head up there and find a lady. Hey, how you? Oh fuck, she's a vampire. Okay, well now she's a corpse, and we head and have a chat with the coffin of a dead child. Okay then. A random man runs over and is sad the vampire is dead. The mystery becomes a lot clearer when this vampire spent a lot of time with Alva, the same woman this husband moved in with. This idiot refuses to believe what I'm saying, but if this thing walks like a duck and talks like a duck, then it very well might be a duck. We're going to go and investigate, and by that I mean we're going to break into her house. We wait until the daytime, when better to break into a suspected vampire's house. Pick the lock and then head inside. It immediately directs us to Alva and, hey, how you do we all, for fuck's sake, it's another vampire. Well, once more, we kill the undead lady we were attempting to seduce, and this time we read her diary. However, it actually contained important information, so we take it and we go to the Jarl. She wants us to hunt down and kill the master vampire. Well, of course we will. That goes without saying. As promised, there were 5 warriors waiting for us outside, and together we marched to the cave, and they're a bunch of cowards. They refused to come in, and they left us to go in alone and hunt vampires. Okay, fine, you bunch of weaklings. We head in and we start slaughtering vampire thralls. Okay, these are actually quite easy. It remains easy until we get to the master vampire. Okay, this guy is a bitch. We have a vantage point where we can take pot shots, but he just runs away, so we actually have to go down there and get in. First time, complete slaughter. Second time, we get close, but he just resurrects a ton of bad guys to save him. We get slaughtered again and again and again. This feels like it might be too high a level for us, but I looked it up and it seems like it's meant to be hard, so we'll keep pushing. After looking it up, I find out there's a limit to how far he can follow us, so I use it against him. I try and whittle him down when suddenly Lydia appears. With Lydia's appearance, we now beat the hell out of him, and there. He's dead. On our way out we see the ghost again, who thanks us for letting her and her mother rest. And we get outside to find the cowards all just standing around and waiting for us. Thanks for nothing, guys. Heading back to the Jarl, we find her happy, she gives us money, and we get the quest complete. Furthermore, she says she'll make us a Thane of Morthal if we keep helping her people. Okay, so this really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, but I kind of love Morthal now, to be honest. It's this small little snowy town that just seems like somewhere I'd like to live. I want to become its Thane. I chopped some wood to try and prove my worth, but apparently that doesn't count as helping. Well, I keep shopping, make the money, but still doesn't count. However, we do find a lovely young lady who wants us to deliver a letter to Whiterun, as we can travel there fastly. That's how you phrase it. That's nice and easy. We find the priest, whatever they are, and boom, they have it, and there's 2 out of 3. No matter how much I play with the wood, it doesn't actually seem to count toward anything, whether I'm chopping wood or slicing it up with the saw. There is a way to help at the local mines though, so I head that way. First I find some ruins, and then to Stonehill, those mines. I head into the mines, basically to find a guy to sell ore to. Apparently I already have ore he'll buy, and boom, that counts as 3 out of 3. And there we are. We are now officially the Fae. And that is a good place to leave it. I never expected to find so much in Morthal, or to kind of fall in love with the town. But here we are. Next time, well, I guess I'm going to have to leave this place and do some more main quest stuff, won't I? And I guess I'll see you then.